relate much. So you couldn't.
Me and DJ Stoic on the ones and twos, and today we have a special guest. We have the beautiful native New Orleans that began singing in church at the age of 4, Miss Caren Green. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How you feeling?
I am feeling great. It's Friday. It's about to be the weekend.
Yeah. I love the weekend. It's my favorite part of the week.
It gotta be because it ends it. So speaking of your name, Caren Green, you have an album entitled Color Me Green. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, actually, the album is entitled Color Me Caren Green, and it's basically the culmination of songs and lyrics that all discuss me going from point A to point B, from not knowing myself to discovering myself to kind of like figuring out who I am as a person, who Caren Green is. So color me Caren Green, stop trying to figure out who I am and be everybody else, but focus on being me.
Okay, I like that. So the first time I heard you was last year at Dillard's homecoming. Ooh. And I even recorded it. I put it on YouTube and everything.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. You turned the place out. Everybody loved it. So was that your first time performing at Dillard?
My very first time performing here. Besides my audition when I didn't get in to this music program.
Oh, wow. We gotta make some changes if you didn't get in there.
Nah. I definitely have always admired Dillard University, its music program, its cultural arts, and everything that's involved in making up this great university. So I definitely enjoyed homecoming. It was the bomb, and the support, oh my God, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
That's what's up. So, you say it's kind of like a soul searching, like finding yourself with that title. How long have you been working on the album itself?
Approximately 3 years.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3 long years.
3 long years. So you changing a lot of stuff and been recording over the 3 years, new experiences.
Yeah, new things, new writing. I kept everything that I worked on 3 years ago until now. But you can kind of see the transition in the writing and life experiences like that just brought me to where I am today. So I was like, instead of changing the old songs, how about I keep it and just make it a journey?
Okay. So you gonna have a lot of songs from even way back? When you first started recording?
Yeah, from when I first started recording, but a lot of stuff nobody's ever heard.
Okay. So you have the Sound open mic night coming up. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
All right, the Sound open mic night is a little different. Some people may know that I used to host and be a part of an open mic called Brown Sugar, me, myself, and Smut the Poet. And we traveled and did different venues across the city. But it was, poets and singers. Well, this one is a little different. The Sound is a Christian open mic, and it's for those people that want to come out that normally won't go out, but want a different atmosphere. And so it's so free. We had our first one last Sunday, and it was off the chain. George Young hosted, and we had Tariana Tank Ball was our feature for the night, and our next one is April 8th. At Cafe Istanbul, which is located inside of the New Orleans Healing Center, 2372 St. Claude Avenue. And it starts for 8 o'clock, and we're usually out of there by 10:30.
Okay, that's what's up. So it's a gospel sound, but could just soul performers also?
Yeah, it's not super like strict, so far as the atmosphere. It's just we don't allow obscene nature of any type of content in the poetry or in the songs. Everything just have to be clean and not necessarily inspirational, but clean, just so that we can, because there's a few people, because we've created the atmosphere that if you want to bring your kids, you can.
Okay, cool. So it's like a family type of environment as well? It's
a family environment, and we switch on the instruments and everything. And we even had a 10-year-old on the drums last week. It was off the chain.
So any kids get up there and perform?
Not that time, but
Not that
April
time.
8th, my son is going to get up.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to perform. It's going to be hilarious because he's going to sing. So we're going to see how that works.
Can he sing better than Mom? Is he up there?
He's still trying to embrace it. Because he's like, that's for girls. But I'm like, son, you can sing. You might as well, give it a try before you just ditch it. So he's going to sing that night.
So, the Brown Sugar Reunion is next Thursday at Envy Lounge with a live band. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
All right, it's Brown Sugar. Basically, we're going to get together for Envy's anniversary. The club is having an anniversary itself. So we're going to get together and we're going to have an open mic / closed mic. And we're going to have a live band with Smut the Poet being the host. Hollywood and Joe being a part, also being owners of Envy. And I'm going to rock the mic a little bit, but I'm going to be conducting the night, so feel free. It's definitely going to be a college crowd.
Okay. Cool. So we definitely got to make sure you're out there, Envy Lounge, next Thursday night. We're going to be tweeting about it. Make sure you clear your schedules because it's going to be something special. Now, you started singing at the age of 4 in the church. So do you feel that your gospel foundation helped shape you into the neo-soul singer? What made you transition into that?
Honestly, the transition happened when Lisa McClendon came out with her album. And she was a gospel artist. And she just brought this different jazzy sound to the scene, and I just fell in love, and all of a sudden I went from singing hard gospels, want to be laid back and singing really soft and sensual love songs to God, and I really loved it. And when I started singing more secular, more jazz, more neo-soul, I just took the sound with me, and that's what I was writing. So pretty much when you're a writer, a songwriter, whether you're a beginner or whatever you write tends to be your style, so that's what I was writing, so that's what I was singing.
So do you feel like your love for writing, you feel that that's what helps you, what's made you so successful, would help put you over the top, the way you write your songs, that you can connect with people a little more than the average artist?
Well, yeah, I've always been fan of neo-soul because it's storytelling. I like to tell stories, and I like to be naked in my writing and show people what's going on in the inside. It's good therapy. You know what I'm saying? You got stuff going on that ain't right, you can write about it. Instead of having a grudge about it, look, I'm going to write about it, you, and whoever else did it to me. It's coming out. It's coming out.
So what school did you go to around here?
McDonough 35. 35 in the building.
So all 35 people. I'm from Houston, so I just
okay,
claim St. Aug while I'm out here.
Oh, traitor. Such a traitor. So I ain't gonna beat you up till later.
But okay, so you performed at La Rose, Sweet Lorraine's, Who That Grill, the suite. You performed all around the city. What upcoming shows do you have coming up? Concerts or just featuring you? Yes.
Okay, well, as of right now, I have another show coming up at Cafe Istanbul, and it's gonna be really, really different, and it's gonna be in April. We haven't tentatively set the date yet, but I will definitely be announcing it on my Facebook, my Twitter, and everything else. It's gonna be really different, and I'm inviting everybody to come out, Cafe Istanbul. And we're going to also be doing some other stuff in the community with the kids to try to, push and get the kids involved with grooming their gift. There's a lot of singers and writers and poets that want to do that, but not necessarily have the outlet in the schools. So I'll be making my rounds. I'll be at McDonough 35 next week. Kind of talking to the students about getting involved, and it's just simple things like even preparing for my next album, because this one is done. There might be a writer in there. So last year I did a writing contest, and this year I'm going to present one again, and I'm going to present it to McDonough 35 first. and they get to turn their songs in. It can be dry, raw, on a CD, an email of a video clip or anything of something they wrote, and get their credits, get their writing credits, their publishing credits, whatever, and make royalties off their songs, learning the business, learning how to do for yourself instead of reaching for everybody else.
That's really cool. So would they have a chance, the best one have a chance to maybe be on your album?
Yes, but I'm going to pick 2 songs, and one which I'm going to perform, but one of the 2 will actually make it on my next album.
Okay. So what other artists are you working with on this album?
Well, on my album, I'm not working with anyone. I don't have any features on my debut album, but the album coming up is going to be a compilation album.
Okay.
It's called, the next album, which we've named so far, the Peanut Butter and Jelly album. It will be a mix of male and female duets all the way through, and different female features all the way through, just kind of putting the goods with the goods.
So where'd y'all get that title, the Peanut Butter and Jelly?
Well, it's my favorite food.
That's your favorite
one. And I just thought it was a perfect term, for mixing,
Yeah, that works. So we want to thank Miss Caren Green for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Giving us her time here. Make sure you get an album. Make sure you come to her shows at Envy Lounge. Make sure you come to The Sound. So we're not going to hold you all day. We want to thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Beautiful Miss Caren Green.
Late night.